our mother-in-laws.
Shawty catch a vibe, yeah, I had to put her on. Bought a two-seater, yeah, we heading for the sun. Shawty got my high, I ain't tripping for the fun.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to our channel. It's your girl MaHogany, and oh my gosh, y'all.
It's your boy Justin. God bless you.
And welcome back to the Justin and MaHogany YouTube channel, y'all. Justin up here being extra per usual.
Yes, being not extra boy. You're being myself. Why does a person being themselves have to be called extra?
Oh, here we go.
Too much for you to deal with me.
Here we go.
Don't try to change me because you can't handle how I come. I'm too big of a package for you to receive. And you know that to be the truth.
Stop! Can you leave me alone? God dang. Y'all, he is something 24 hours a day. There's no regard to how.
Anyway, guys, welcome back to the Justin MaHogany YouTube channel. Hit the subscribe button, turn on those post notifications. Comment down below. Once you do, let us know that you're here. And listen. I listen. Just shut your mouth if you ain't got nothing right to say. Amen. Hallelujah.
He's so crazy.
Anyway, we're having a little wine. Well, I'm having a little wine. Excuse me. But we was up over here talking.
Yeah.
And we was over here minding our business. And we was talking about how we hate our mother-in-laws. I want to dig into this. I don't hate my mother-in-law, but I want to talk about how we first got together.
Yeah.
Can you kind of break that down of how that went and when, what occurred?
Yeah. So essentially, y'all, when we got together, y'all know my back. But essentially, when we got together, we faced so much just like hardship between our families because one, our families thought we didn't need to be together, thought we were too young. They thought they don't really value marriage to the way that we value it. They rather us just live together, shack up, have kids, and not have a marriage. And we were 17. No, we were 18.
I was 18. You were 17.
We were 17 and 18.
You was young. You weren't supposed to be dating. That was illegal.
Shut the heck up, Justin.
That was illegal.
We was, dating, and we knew that we wanted to get married. We knew that marriage was the end result of our dating. We weren't just dating just to date.
You was gonna marry me? What?
Justin,
I didn't know you knew.
I'm talking about later. Damn, come on, you know. Anyway, y'all, he cutting off my story.
Nonetheless, tell your story.
Nonetheless,
tell your story.
Nonetheless, y'all, our family was pretty much totally against it. Like I said, they would just have rather us to just live together, have kids, and not get married because they thought marriage was too much of a commitment. And then they also just didn't want to see their child go away, if that made sense. And we've kind of talked on our channel before about the importance of making sure you have a life outside of your kids so that when your kids do go off to be in relationships and have a life, you don't feel like they're being stolen from you because you also have a life built around them. So you embrace them going out into the world. You don't necessarily try to keep them in because they all you have.
You talk good. So I wanted to deal with the aspect where I was, we were talking just now. I remember, when I first started dating you. And I've known a lot of people go through this with their mother-in-laws or the significant others' parents, let's say. But some of you may not be married. But even before you're able to introduce yourself, the other family members, or just say the mother of the other person or father, has their own opinion or assumption.
Yeah.
As we could say about you. This daggone wine bottle, y'all. Have their own opinion or assumption about you. And I remember my mom kind of just having she just she didn't get to know you. And I think I wanted to talk about this because I think we're not the only one experiencing it, but if you comment down below if you've had a relationship where you were dating someone and their parents or parent was already nasty to you before you were able to show who you were.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? And the reason I think it's bad because I was telling MaHogany I couldn't see myself as a parent doing this to I have all boys now, doing this to one of, my boys, like doing it to his wife or whatever, and because I don't like her.
Right.
And I think we have to come to a place in our lives where even if I may not like someone that my child dates or is with, that does not give me the opportunity, watch this, to disrespect them.
Right.
I can disagree and still love them and love the individual.
Yes.
They might not be the right person for them, but that does not give me the opportunity to disrespect my child or their significant other.
Right.
Y'all see where I'm going?
And I definitely agree, especially when it's an incident where there's no harm being presented. Now, you know, in situations of domestic violence and stuff like that, you know, you may be trying to do whatever to get your child out of that situation. You know, if they called you and say, listen, this is going on, you know, that's different. But I'm talking about if your child is happy, you can't go and start disrespecting their partner because you believe that their partner is who they should not be with. And you cannot, you know, and I've seen so many parents, including our parents, especially yours, they will withhold their hand pretty much because they don't like who you're with. Yeah. So because you're dating them, I'm not going to come to your wedding. Or because you're dating them, I'm not going to support you. Yeah, or because you're dating them, I don't want to be involved with you until you stop dating them.
So basically, and that's dangerous too, as you know, and you know, and I was telling you about that. I don't want to withhold my hand ever from my child just because I disagree with them. Unless it's something that they're doing wrong, you know, drugs or something that I totally don't, you know, I ain't gonna keep giving you money for you to fall in the same trap.
Right.
But it's, if I'm withholding my hand just because I don't think, basically, I don't want you to do that. You know what I'm saying? More of a, you know, no, I want you to do it this, and I withhold my hand. I think that is manipulation, first of all.
Yeah.
And that's not good parenting. That's not fair. That's not love.
Yeah, and I can imagine me doing that to our sons. You know, a lot of people, you know, it's like a daughter-in-law has to win like the heart of the mother, but it's like, you know, I'm going to be welcoming to my kids' girlfriends, future wives, regardless of if I think that that's who they need to be with. Because unfortunately, what I can do is say, hey, son, we can pull him together and say, hey, son, you know, I noticed this and I think that this is something you need to be aware of. I think they might not be the one. But if my sons continue to want to pursue them, I'm not going to say, well, I'm not going to be in your life. I'm not going to come to the wedding. I'm still going to support you. I'm going to love you. I'm still going to come to the wedding. I'm going to dance at the wedding. If y'all decide to have children, I'm going to support the kids. I'm going to do everything because you have to go down that road yourself and learn for yourself. It's not my job to go ahead and try to be God and stop you from falling. All I can do is tell you, to give you that first warning. I'm not going to not say anything. Give you that first warning. But if you don't decide to go there, listen, you got your parents' support regardless. And it's just a lesson that you're going to have to learn. But to go ahead and say, well, I'm not going to be in your life. I'm not going to do anything for you because I don't agree with your relationship.
The way I told you to.
Or the timing. I think you need to get married after college. Well, listen, this is my life.
Who are you to say?
Right.
Who are you? You're not God.
Right.
You are a parent. Sometimes we get parents get confused that they're God. You're the parent, you're not God.
Right.
You can parent and give the advice.
Right.
But you're not the God. And who are you to say God has not spoke to your child?
Right.
Come on.
And we have to make sure that we're also not trying to live through our kids. Because some parents, you know, they try to live because they got in a relationship. Right. They got in a relationship before they completed college and ended up dropping out. So when it comes to you, they want you to make sure you finish college and don't follow in their footsteps. And it's one thing to say, I don't want you to follow in my footsteps, but I'm not going to try to predestine your life because I could have dated and dropped out of college. And I'm like, I don't want that for you. But you can date in college, finish college, and be successful. So who am I to say that if you do it the way I did it, you're going to fail? Maybe there's something that I didn't do right. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just got to make sure that we're not trying to control the child's life. And if you feel like your parent has tried to control your life, or you feel like your parent withheld their hand because of the decision you made, you know, that's not right. I just want to give another example. I remember when I was in college. Where you at? I remember when I was in college and when I was in high school, towards the end of my high school career. So like in the beginning of my high school career, I was struggling in school. But then I finally, come on, Justin. Then I finally got my whole life together and started being a great student and everything like that.
I'm coming.
And
I'm coming.
I ended up going to Harvard and I did some college work there and did an amazing job. And so since I was like such a stellar student, I went to Harvard and everything, it was like my family were like rooting for me to go to college. I ended up going to college, and when I got to college,
You better share
I
your
felt
story.
that God was like,
What did he tell you?
I felt like,
What did he
I
tell
knew
you?
God was saying that this was not what I needed to do in this time. And so it was so hard for me because everybody in my family was rooting for me to go to college, be the first in my family to do this, do that. And so when God told me this, I still tried to fight and go to college and still tried to finish.
You were
All of a sudden,
disobedient.
I was being disobedient and stuff started happening. I used to start losing papers. My work started disappearing from teachers. It was crazy, y'all. And so I was just like, let me just stop before I just ruin my GPA and stuff like that. So when I told my mom that I was leaving college, she pretty much was like so upset and everything like that. And, when, it was a whole big situation amongst my other family members. Like, everybody was so mad at me and so upset. Fast forward to now, everybody's looking at my life and they understand why I did what I did. They're so happy and they're so proud.
Because you follow God.
Because I follow God. But the thing is, what if I would have let them stop me and would have just did what they said because they thought that they were telling me what was best? They had good intentions, but they did not know what God's plan was. I say all that to say, don't try to control your child and don't feel like you have to listen to what your parents say. They could have good intentions, but they don't know God's plan. I hope that makes sense to y'all.
You better teach.
I'm just saying.
You better teach.
Justin,
You
over there being
teaching.
extra,
You
why don't I
teaching.
message?
You teaching. Ooh, fire word. Anyway, y'all, that's the message.
Don't try to control your kids.
Don't
And
try
don't
to
feel
control
like
your
as
kids.
a child you have to.
And don't feel like you have to sit under that manipulation.
Right.
As well. I'm speaking to the parents and I'm speaking to the children.
Right.
So, making sure and stop being, just because you don't like who your child dating, stop being rude.
Right.
Stop being nasty.
Just because you don't like what your child is
Just
doing.
because you don't like how your child chose to do it and how God may have told them to do it, you ain't got no say in that. That ain't none of your business. Parent, be the mom, and other than that, stop trying to be God and in control, because that ain't none of your business. And I don't care if you don't like this message, you go sit down for all I care, because y'all know I can care less. But anyway, listen, this has been a powerful message tonight. I hope this has blessed somebody. Huh?
I think you had too much wine. You talking in slow motion and all kind of crazy stuff, Justin. Sorry.
I'm gonna see if I had too much wine when I put something up inside you tonight.
Listen,
And then
how? We can't even do nothing.
Huh?
You got at the end of you got to the end of this pregnancy, then you got 6 weeks.
I didn't see it was going in that hole. That might work too, don't it? I had to tell you about the time we drove all the way to Richmond and
Can you please? That's inappropriate.
Oh, but we don't talk about that though.
Can you talk?
Listen, y'all. I hope this video has blessed you tonight. Share this with somebody. Hit the like button. Hit the share button. If you're dealing with a mother-in-law, you're dealing with a father-in-law, you're dealing with a relative that's just nasty, rude, they hate you. It's not you, it's them. But I'm praying that this video has blessed and bonded some families together. And that you will, don't, just because you don't agree with your child, don't withdraw your hand. Don't treat them any kind of way.
Don't take away your support.
Don't take away your support and love. Sometimes they have to go down the road to, figure it out themselves. But support them.
Love them. Be there for them.
Give advice. But don't try to be in control.
And if you're the child that feel like you're going through it,
Yeah.
be free from their expectations of you. Let's just say that.
Be free like I am. Free. Listen, we gotta go. We love you so much. Hit the subscribe button. Toast to you. God bless you. And listen. If you can't go out here and have a good day, don't go to messing up somebody else's, okay? Somebody in the comments too. I heard the team tell me talking about, yeah, dude, we got a problem. Come on over. I'm gonna show you we got a problem. Cause guess what? You're gonna be in the hospital trying to figure out why you can't breathe. Cause I done told y'all, God I'm served, he'll visit you in your sleep. Watch how you come for me in the comments. You're gonna go out there and your car won't stop. He said, touch my prophet, do my prophet. Listen, Jesus, he loved me too much. He jealous. He jealous when you talk about me. He will come after you. Be careful. Cover up when you go outside because lightning might hit you in a sunny, bright day. You hear what I'm saying? Stop talking about people, but I gotta go. Listen, we love you. May God bless you, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace.
Shawty catch a vibe, yeah, I had to put her on. Bought a two-seater, yeah, we heading for the sun. Shawty got my high, I ain't tripping for the fun.